Good morning, or should I say good evening. Just took an hour and a half nap. We're gonna hit the road. Let's go fishing.
We're gonna work our way out of this slough. I got bit in like 4 foot to 2.5 foot. Might have been 1.5 foot, but I haven't put one in the boat, obviously, so I don't know what they are. They're kind of just swiping at it, so that's our goal, is figure out what they are. But we're probably gonna move around, either run up the river and work our way back down, or I don't know. We gotta change something. There's big wakes back here, but I don't know if they're bass. It could be carp, or I don't know what other critters live in here. Gar. On a Mack draft. Need bigger, but it's a start.
Day 2. There we go. Somebody came to play on the pink, hit it right at the boat. Freaking dink though. Little 13, 14 incher. Fat though. Should have brought a net. Well. What do we have here? Freaking choked it. 4.5 right on the nose. Bang. $19.25. Going back. That's fun. Let's do more. GoPro turned off for some reason. You guys missed me catch a 15-pound channel cat. Let's catch more fish. This is fun.
This is like, I can't believe people get to like catch fish like this all the time. Like, if we were doing this in Ohio, you could throw minnows at all these fish and none would bite. But we're gonna keep working our way back into this creek, see if we can figure out. I mean, obviously there's bait at the mouth, but how
far they go back, and then we're just gonna replicate it the rest of the day. Please don't be a catfish. I think it's a catfish. Jesus God. Sugar. Damn, he slimed up my entire leader too. All right, that's gonna do it for day 2. Got our butt kicked, second day in a row, but we know more than we did yesterday. So tomorrow the wind looks pretty blah for what I'm thinking about doing on Chick. So we're gonna go to Nickajack, mess around, see what we can find. We'll give it an entire day, fish some lipless, some jerk baits, some chatter baits, and have fun power fishing, because I think it's gonna be scope and hope here on Lake Chickamaugua, unless things change early next week. But yeah, that's a wrap for day 2. See you in the morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I broke my PB. We got a Magnum going back. I did think it was a 15-pound bass for about 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm scanning this far side right now. There's a bass tracker. They're throwing A-rigs up against this causeway.
Yeah.
Which, that's not a bad idea, but I think these fish are starting to push back shallow.
Well.
Yo. Go. I'll get out of the live scope. Okay. First cast with an underspin. Good Lord, that boy's fat. That's a fatty. Let's see how long she is.
First cast with the underspin. I think it's no more than 16.
16 and a half. Okay. First cast with the underspin. Coincidence? I think not. Let's lock this sucker in our hand for a little bit. Squeaker. There's those red eyes. All right, they're up a little bit shallower. Well, we're looking for the big ones, but we got a limit spot at least. That's a 14 probably. Sweet. Oh, that feels a little bit better. Welcome to Nickajack, just further south. There's a big cave over there too, looks pretty sweet.
it's not them screwed up. Oh my god, it is now. It is down. Some big one. He hit it like it freaking was a giant. Alright. It's a piece of the puzzle right there. Holy shit, dude. That thing is built like a freaking football. Oh my god. That's like maybe 16 inches. It's probably 3 pounds. Three and a quarter. That is stupid. But that's fun. Let's see if we can get one more real quick before the rain starts. Boosh, feeding up. Big old spot. Look at that thing. Crap. Alright guys, that is going to do it for us today. We found a solid backup plan that involves Nickajack and a jig head or an underspin, probably both. Caught a limit this morning in that back pocket and then went back there and they were chasing bait big time. So you can see him pushing bait on live scope. I don't think they're all bass, but I think there's a good amount of bass back there. And we caught that fat one, 3.2 something, off that little brush pile that the bait was above. So we'll take it for what it's worth. There's fish back there. Now they're not winning fish. They're not top 10 fish. They're probably not top 40 fish. But 5 fish. So tomorrow we got to swing for the fences. We're gonna go look for some fish, probably doing similar things and some draws and creeks on Chick. If they're not chasing bait in the mouth, then hopefully they're chasing bait in the back and we can catch them with what we know from today. So we'll see. I got to trek to Bass Pro and buy a lot more tire techs, but we're outrunning a squall line that will be here in about 15 minutes. And I got a 5-minute ride to the ramp, so we're going to try and pack the yak up in record time. Hopefully we make it. Stay tuned for our half day tomorrow before I have to go back to Columbus for an exam. So 7 hours there, 45-minute exam, 7 hours back, keep on. Day in the life of a college student that doesn't actually go to college fishing.
All right, boys and girls, that is the end of video 1 of practice. You guys are gonna have to stay tuned for the second half of practice, where I went back to Chick and things started clicking, to say the least. It has to do a little bit with the 4.5 pounder that we caught on the minnow, but you guys have to stay tuned. That'll come out in, I don't know, a couple days to a week-ish, depends on when I get it out. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe so you guys can stay tuned for that video, and then also the tournament video. And then we are also going down to Caddo Lake, Louisiana, a month from now for the second stop of the college series. So follow along, follow me on Instagram at OK Bassin. Appreciate you guys for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.